All right, Libra, welcome back to the channel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly a bit agitated, perturbed, irritated. Just really feeling like it's some bullshit that I was recording your video and it literally just like didn't, for whatever reason, it didn't save. And it was, like, I'm just like, bruh, I like did 10 minutes of talking, which it doesn't feel like a lot, but like, oh, the thing of thinking about doing it over and trying to channel the same messages just to get the message out to you. Okay, so for those who need it. All right, so this reading in particular is for those of you that are feeling challenged right now, and me getting into what the reading is intended for is the only reason why I'm doing it again. Okay, so this reading is intended for those of you that are feeling challenged at this time, feeling blocked in any kind of way. This is intended to encourage you, inspire you, give you some clarity surrounding what that is, and getting messages from your galactic family. So for those of you that identify as a starseed, a chosen one, a galactic being, someone in this world but not of this world, then this reading could definitely resonate for you. Okay. So starting off with a couple of tarot cards. The first one that did come out was you showing up in your own reading, in your own energy. Okay, so this is your Justice card, and then that came out followed by the Ten of Cups. Okay, and so this is basically saying that it feels like some of you Libras, if you're feeling challenged at this time, for some of you it's due to something needing to come back into balance, something needing to come into harmony. It feels like some of you may be in this energy of kind of like blocking your own blessings, so to speak. Maybe not intentionally. Obviously, we don't never really do that on purpose, but it definitely feels like a more of an internal thing that is needing to be weighed up in some type of way. Okay, for others of you, this could definitely be speaking to a court situation, like family court, something like that. That could be kind of slowing things down, that you're needing to that some of you have been really maybe focusing too much of your energy towards. It's not to say ignore it. It's not to say that, how do I just not deal with, nobody's saying to not deal with it, but I'm just saying that, the type of energy we put towards it is where the issue, where it can create problems, right? The type of energy, not just acting like it isn't there, but the type of energy, is it negative? Is it positive? Is it neutral? Are we looking at it as, what is this trying to teach me? Or are we looking at this as, from a victim mindset, right? And so what also came through for some of you that could be creating challenges for you guys, because this, what I was getting was, what the other point of this reading is, or at least the tarot cards, is to get the hidden factors. Okay, and then I have I'm using my Beyond Lemuria deck for messages from your galactic family that are intended to support you, things you could do or focus on to support you in whatever you're feeling challenged by at this time. Okay, so I'll get into those. Like I said, I already pulled, the cards already flipped out because I had already recorded this, and then when I got to the very end, it was just like not there. So anyway, the cards are already pulled, so I will show you them as I go. So what this also feels like for some of you, for those of you that are not dealing with any type of family court, child support, anything like that, for some of you, this has to do with a karmic family member. Okay, someone in your family or someone that you're close to. This could, for some of you, be a spouse, meaning some of you are dating someone that you know. I feel like some of you, obviously it's going to be different for all of you. It's general in nature. For some of you, you're fully aware of what this is, but you're not doing what you need to do about it. Others of you have no clue that this is what this is. So some of you are with someone, okay, whether this is a family member, others of you, this is a spouse, someone that you have a family with or have kids with, okay? But this feels like some of you has someone in your energy, no matter what, like I said, if it's akin to you, blood related, or it's just someone that you have a family with, someone that you're dating, or even just in a relationship with, married to, whatever the dynamic might be. This person feels like it's someone that you weren't meant to stay with. This is someone that maybe was only in your experience for a limited amount of time, and some of you may not be aware of that, right? Others of you know this, but due to comfort, right? Due to maybe fear of abandonment, fear of, well, what if I can't find anyone better? Things like that is keeping you in this person's energy way longer than it needs to be. For some of you, you're feeling challenged at this time because it feels like some of you have outgrown a connection. Okay. And I feel like I said, some of you may be fully aware of this, others of you may not be. This may be kind of like something new to you that you're being asked to consider at this time, okay, to push you forward, to help, you know, steer your path in the right direction. Now, for those of you that are aware of this, this feels like it's someone that maybe you have kids with, someone that you have history with, someone that you've been with for quite some time, or just have known for quite some time. But it feels like a karmic connection in the sense of someone that is, you know, has come into your experience due to, you know, a vibration that was emitted, meaning that if this person, you know, is just someone who's like a bum, they don't make money, they just want to, you know, freeload and all that, that is a lack vibration, essentially. Overall, that is lack, right? So if you guys are emitting an energy of, you know, of that, you know, like I want to date someone, and you know, like I'm tired of being single and and you're kind of like settling, willing to date the first person that comes to you, that is a lack vibration. So for some of you, this person really just came to you to show you that, you know, you have the power and the capability to, you know, attract something better, something more in alignment with what you deserve. And it has to show like that, to show you where there needs to be some, you know, releasing, some healing, some rebalancing, things like that. So now others of you, this message could definitely be what could be creating challenges with you, for you, that you're unaware of, is some of you are too focused on ensuring or trying to be a part of, or being able to get front row seat to someone who's supposed to get their karma. Okay, feels very specific. It's not going to be for everyone, but I would recommend that it's, you know, the best thing for me that I've learned about karma is, yes, we could all, you know, say like I am karma, right? And that's situational. But for the most part, what I've learned on my journey when it comes to, you know, people who do me wrong, deceive me, lie to me, whatever the fuck, if I really feel like it was unjust and it was not fair, when I call righteous judgment down on the heads of those people and whoever else is involved, and I step back and allow my divine ancestors, meaning my benevolent ancestors, meaning the ancestors that are here to actually help me and support me in this lifetime, when I step back and let them come in with my spiritual team, whoever that, you know, whatever ones I call upon that, you know, I would like to partake and assist and support me in that way, when I step back and let them take their, you know, do their part and respond on my behalf, intervene on my behalf, when I give them permission, because we do have to give them permission to do so, it's like it's like you don't know the level that they could take it, that our human vessels simply cannot, you know, produce. You don't know the level of karma that they're actually able to project out, you know, or give as a result on your behalf, right? When we try to step in and act like we're more powerful than the beings that can see the conversations, see the actions, hear the conversations that we don't hear, know people's intentions that we don't know. Like, they have access to so much more information. So I've learned that when I allow them to step in and me not worry about it, it makes things go so much better, right? So how your galactic family is supporting you at this time, what they're, you know, I feel like guiding you to do is surrender. Okay, so this is, like I said, giving it up to the universe, meaning that you're not giving them a pass by you surrendering it and letting it go. Isn't to say that, you know, that it's okay, or that you need to let them back in, or any of that. It's not giving nobody a free pass at all. But what this is saying is that you're freeing yourself by surrendering and giving it up to the universe, letting them take care of it. It's freeing you from that pain. It's freeing you from the blockages that situation has essentially created for you. And in doing so, it allows your healing. It allows all your chakras to come back into alignment. It restores balance. It restores your energy centers in such a way that allow blessings to flow into you, that restores your natural equilibrium. Okay, you guys are the sign of balance. So this is, you know, by you allowing yourself to surrender it and let it go, that just shows that I'm not guilty in this situation. I have nothing to hold on to this for, right? Typically when we fight for things, it kind of gives off a guilty, like, are you guilty? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we try to hold on too tightly to things, it kind of emits the wrong energy, a different, you know, frequency than what we're really going for. So when you allow yourself to essentially give it up to the universe and not focus so much on how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what it's going to look like, am I going to get to see it, all those details that we really don't need to concern ourselves with, that's when you allow, okay, natural restoration of balance. You allow yourself to really close out a cycle once and for all, if that's what this is. For some of you, this definitely feels like a karmic cycle. This feels like something, a lesson that may have been, you know, kind of like ongoing, that you just couldn't put your finger on. You just couldn't really identify what the fuck it was. And so for some of you, this reading is bringing clarity for that reason. Okay, it's going to be different for all of you. So so then we also have star being healing code. So just, you know, letting you know, 2 cards of healing here. Okay, so important information: wounds are healed, recharging. So it's like, as soon as you allow yourself to let this go, it's like things, it feels like maybe instantaneously things start to level out, and kind of like the equilibrium, you know, kind of starts to, you know, it's like kind of like may have been one-sided and super like this. It's kind of like when you got, you know, like when a boat ripples through the water, right? And it takes some time for things to kind of like calm down and come back to balance. That's like, as soon as you let this go, whatever this is, as soon as you allow yourself to, you know, be like, you know what, I'm done putting energy towards it, I'm done thinking about it, whatever that might be for you, that's when you allow things to just, it seems like maybe for some of you it's going to hit immediately. Others of you, it might take a little bit for the adjustment to be really noticed. Okay, but don't downplay, you know, your ability to know that if I let this go, if I surrender and give my divine spirit team permission to intervene on my behalf at 11:11 on the timer, you know, trust that it'll do just that. Okay, that even if you don't see instantaneous results, you should feel an almost instantaneous sense of relief, like feeling your energy even in your body just a little bit lighter. If you feel at least that, let that show you that you're on the right path. That's exactly what you need to do. And the rest, let it just, you know, it'll level itself out just as it needs to. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you have not, and until next time, you guys, howdy.